It appears Alliance Wars Seasons has received a bufferoonie. Hi everybody, hope you're doing well. Welcome to what will be the final video of the day. Friday. Have you got that Friday feeling? Well, of course you have. You feel that Friday stuff, vibes and whatnot. So what's going on? Welcome to another changelog. Season 56, Alliance Wars, blah 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 blah. Redefinition of paths and war, reward updates, and will excite endgame players. Don't you tell me how to feel, Kabam! With a larger source of tier 7 basic catalysts for your rank 4 needs. Handy if you're a free-to-play player higher up in the war scene. And this is going to be the year, as I had said, that this will be a year tier 7 basic will be flooded out to the community. And sad for the people that spent $214,000 or hundreds of thousands of dollars or a lot of dollars. Your premium resources, your meta resources, meta rewards are going to be feeling by the end of the year like... was it worth actually spending? Anyway, moving on that bombshell that I think I did say, didn't I? A free-to-play player, by the way, by I think it was like month. I want to say in about a month, maybe 2 months' time, providing if you 100%ed Epic of Pain, you're probably going to have two of like 3 of the value of you saved a lot of money. Let's put it that way. I am surprised Kabam flooded how much rewards they did, but obviously they did what they did. So, off-season reward update. Because of the extended off-season we have for Season 56, because it's February 12th it starts, and pre-season is pre-season February 12th, and the full season starts March 5th. So, off-season rewards, 3 Valiant Couples Crystals. Ooh! 2 for Expert and tier 3 plus 1 Valiant Couples Crystal. I now am surprised that these Couples Crystals are done as Valiant ones. I thought they were... Well, I'm glad they are, because if they were Paragon ones, you'd be like, meh, they ain't too spicy. So that at least gives you the flavour of what these new type of crystals that are dropping next Friday are going to be like. And I've changed it. Me and Em have changed some plans. I think I'm going to be doing some coverage for the for Valentine's Day stuff. So yeah, so that's good. At least I can do some coverage of that one. Anyway, major map update. This is one of the biggest shifts in Alliance Wars map we've done in a while. In order to modernize the paths and give newer champions more space to breathe in the game, we decided to do an overhaul of most of the map to create new meta diversity and increase design space. This, I think, is going to take a lot of people's... Well, we'll have to see, actually. Will it have like a bit of inclination of getting your head around it? Newer champions and flourish in both attack defense. This was a long time in the making, and we hope these new changes, node designs, create new defender opportunities and build better foundations for war going forward. Before we begin, so hiccups, how these paths will now be designed. Let's go over the new buffs, and we'll be coming to the Contest Alliance War. Some blah 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 blah. So website buffs and paths. Wow. Okay. This is extensive. I don't want to do like a huge amount of coverage for this because this is, I don't know. Like, look. This is an Alliance War officer's problem. This is an officer of Alliance's problem. And getting your head around some of the ones like, okay, who am I going to have here? Who's going to be good there? Who is going to be good on that one? And the placements of them as well, because that's another key thing, isn't it? Well, where are these going to be placed? What nodes? And also then figuring out, okay, well, a good defender would be with that. Whenever the attacker... If I get into shot, whenever attacker misses, the defender gains 50% of a 50% power efficiency passive for 10 seconds. A lot of it's like wine pairing. Red meat, red wine, fish, chicken, white wine. You're pairing them up. There's other wines. Other wines are available. Other beverages are available as well. But it's like duck and orange. Orange juice. Duck à l'orange. Kitty Pryde, Miss Character, put it with Power Thief. That's one example, but there's many examples you could you could largely factor into. Champions that don't stun, and you then have to go into the block. Champions that hit into block and gain benefit, largely good. Similar example. But there are more. When an attacker purifies or cleanses a debuff. Chilf. Black Panther Civil War. Jabari Panther. Anything that gets a cleanse, look at them interacting. Just pair them up. Look at what a character does. Take it from there. Maps. Okay. Let's have a look. God, it's done like that, isn't it? Path 1. Oh. Right, okay. I've got to be honest, when I was about to drop down here, I thought I'd be seeing like an actual map. Here's a new map. Here's the text of the map and the path. Because then you might be changing paths. Like, does Kabam think that... Well, I don't know. I don't know what Kabam thinks. There's Boss Island. Find a boss node. Stun immunity. Adaptive passive. Of course, there's newer nodes. That's fine. But, like, the actual map itself. Like, are the maps the same? I think maybe, like, I'm not saying getting confused, but I think Kabam and misunderstanding when they're putting something when it comes to map, when they just say nodes of map, because it's not about a new kind of, like, system of... Yeah, anyway, whatever. I'm glad they put in some ways what was new. Adaptive, passive is new for the boss. What else? There just seems to be, like... Well, what have you changed? What's new? What's adapted? Of course, there's going to be for like, if you're very war conscious of stuff, you'll largely know what's going on with the changes. But I thought I was expecting something visual to say this is the new map, but yeah, not that. Anyway, let's go into the more important things, and that's the rewards. Because of the advent of new 7-star rank 4s on the horizon as the new power ceiling for MCOC, we are beginning the process of injecting some much needed tier 7 basic catalyst fragments into the season rewards for alliances that push themselves to be the best group of summoners, blah, 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 blah. Okay. The injection will be focused on Masters and Platinum alliances, which we break down below. Okay, oh, that's tier 4 alpha shards, by the way. Don't think you're getting any kind of like anything good. Let's go back to the other screen. I'll go back to that one actually because it looks a bit better. So let's bring this better into shot as well. And we have got new things. The new things are tier 7 basic shards. If you're masters, you will get the opportunity for 1 tier 7 basic. There we go. Per season. Tier 4 alpha shards, 228,000. What is that? Because it's 57,000 per time. 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. Yeah, it's 4, isn't it? It's 4 tier 4 alphas. So that's nice. If you're Masters 2, however, you get... That's like 75%. And then 205,000 tier 4 alpha. So that's... Yeah, again, that's... 3, give or take, 3 and a bit, and it slightly downgrades. The more you go down to like different ones, it downgrades. If you're entering into the platinum sphere, like a lot of people are platinum or get into platinum, not the top end of platinum. That's obviously it takes hard work, but you get 15,750 tier 7 basic fragments. And now you get tier 4 alpha and Titan shards, 3,000. That seems a lot less with Titan shards, but it's got to be bumped. More Titan shards for Platinum 2. Is a Titan crystal devaluing now? 1 and a bit tier 4 alpha. 6. That's 10%. I want to say 10% of a tier 7 basic. A Platinum 2. Now I normally fit Platinum 3. Oh god. So Platinum 3 just miss out on getting Tier 7 Basic, and unfortunately I have to rely on Tier 7 Alpha. That is 1 fully formed, by the way. Tier 4 Alpha. Just going to quickly bring up on screen the season rewards as it's currently situated. Just to kind of get a bit of a flav of how it is at the moment. So this is this is currently okay. Masters, yeah, it does seem like there's a nice kind of like bump in and also the Titan crystals seem to be a lot lower. So having the extras in say Platinum 2 is going to be nice because you go from oh no, it's already been added. It seems like it's already been added in. I could be mistaken by that. No, why does it say? Maybe I'm reading off of the wrong thing. But that's odd that it says... It's odd that it says Platinum 2, 2000 Titan Crystal Shards and saying that's new. But in game, it's there. It's like it's right there. I don't know. Maybe I'm kind of looking at the wrong thing, but why did I say it's new? Quite clearly isn't. Anyway, moving on. Maybe that was meant to be in say Platinum 3, which currently doesn't have anything for that. Platinum 3, Platinum 4. Platinum 4 gets a bump of tier 4 alpha. Probably about half. No, twice as much. Yeah, about twice as much. Platinum 5 is seeing a bump. That's good. Platinum 6 seeing a bump in tier 4 alpha. Let's have a look. And yeah, it's seen a bump in tier 4 alpha. A little bit more than it was. Twice as much. So it's good. There's some good kind of improvements there. Not ridiculous, but an improvement is an improvement. And that is something, isn't it? Powerback Boost 2.0. I know a lot of people are going to be frustrated about this. We're still yet to see the impact of it. I'm sure we will see an impact at some stage. It's been a meta-defining, pretty bad, blah, 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 blah. Like, Command's doing a justification here on this. We don't want to totally remove their value. I want at least dial back just how effective they are to coincide with a new map update launching alongside the new season. Powerback Boost will thus be limited to 50% of the power spent on attack. I do want to see how this impacts, as I'm sure it's not going to be pleasant for some, especially in the top end of Alliance Wars, but that's always the story, isn't it, with stuff? That's how it goes. Anyway, within the changes, this will help us regularly ensure that fights are difficult. Well, fights are difficult. Yeah, Kabam want you to suffer. Yeah, not just in Alliance War, other places as well. And we have 2 charges on Corvus and Powerback to blitz the fight. Also worth noting here, the description of the boosts have been updated to better fit the gameplay effects of them and change the functional 50% of the power spent, but wording should be much clearer. So here's the example. Hit damage from the Cosmic Champion special attack 2 and 3 grants 1% of the max power per 1% of the opponent's health removed. Max 50% of the power spent on specials last 20 minutes. Does not work at natural class disadvantage or in battlegrounds. Well, duh. Also bans. Blacklisted are Hercules and Silk because reasons. Well, Silk I can get because a lot of people use Silk. Whitelisted Titania and Photon. They're back, baby. Expert, Silk and Count Nefaria. If you were using Count Nefaria effectively against champions like Enchantress, no more of that. Like Kabam like, meh. And yeah, it is what it is. What are your thoughts on all of this? Put it in the comments. That's been Alliance Wars Season 56 and future updates. Map visually, not seeing map nodes, you're given. Go give them a full read. Links in the description. I'm out of here. Peace. Bye. Bye.